I don't know about you, but you probably don't like criticism. I know that I surely don't like it. And when people criticize me, sometimes, it makes me feel pretty bad. I guess really I started by saying I don't know about you, but I think I probably do. You probably don't like it either any more than I do. Yet, let's read something that Solomon says, not so much about criticism, but something that's sort of related to that in Ecclesiastes chapter 7. In fact, in verse 5, he says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. For like the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This also is vanity. Now, as we think about what he's saying here, he doesn't use the word critic or the word criticism. In fact, he says it's better to hear the rebuke of the wise. It's better to do that than to hear the song of the fool. So the contrast here is between the wise and the fool. And the word that's used here is not the word criticism, it's the word rebuke. Because while criticism is something that's usually offered by a critic because we're perceived to be doing something wrong, or maybe we actually are doing something wrong and someone maybe wants to kind of pound on us. Rebuke is a little different. Rebuke is offered in a spirit that I want to help you correct this. I want to help you make this better so that you don't make this mistake again. And it says that it's better to hear those kinds of things than the song of the fools. We like to hear people sing our praises, don't we? That's what the song of the fool, I guess, is in this particular text. But it says that the song of the fool is like the crackling of the thorns under the pot. When you pick thorns or small branches and you put them under a pot and you build a fire. Oh, it's quite a show, and it's quite spectacular, and it's loud, and it draws attention. But after just a few moments, if you don't put anything of substance with it, it's gone. And why did you build a fire under a pot anyway? To boil some water, to cook something. And if you just put those thorns under there and they burn out real quickly, well, it won't accomplish its purpose. And the song of the fools does not accomplish its purpose to make us any better. Yet, it's better to hear the rebuke, the attempt at making us better, the attempt at correcting where we have made a mistake of the wise. Because the song of the fool, he says, is vanity. Perhaps another text that Solomon writes over in Proverbs chapter 9 would be a good place for us to end this discussion as we think about, he tells us, do not correct a scoffer lest he hate you, but what? Rebuke a wise man and he will love you. Give instruction to a wise man and he will be still wiser. Teach a just man and he will increase in learning. Let's all try to be that man.